guys, it's Lexi. I am bringing you another haul today, this time from Midnight Daydream Wax Company. It has been quite a while since I have hauled anything from Harrison, but I am so excited to see that he's doing all of his like Halloween themed and fall blends. I am so about that time of year. I love that season. I love the scents that come with it. And when he offered up some of like my OG favorites, I had to have them. So jumping right into the sample that he sent, this is Zombieland, which is a new to me scent. This is Orchard Apples, Amber Sandalwood, and Haunted Hayride. And his Haunted Hayride is a scent that I have tried on its own before. And actually a scent that I wasn't 100% sure I was sold on initially when I had smelled it on Cold Sniff. But then when I melted it, I actually gave it to my partner to smell upstairs and I loved it. It's definitely a bit more floral than I had anticipated it to be, but it's like a very earthy, sweet, kind of like fall floral scented air type of scent. I'm not sure if there's like actually hay in that, but in the combination with the apples in the amber sandalwood, it does smell so good. It definitely is strong on that kind of like haunted hayride note. But I really do like this, and I feel like this is one that I might want to pick up in a larger size. I'll start with this first one, which is Strawberry Christmas Cookies. And this is Christmas cookies and strawberry jam. When I first sniffed this, because I already did go through and smell all of these already, but I literally was transported back to my childhood. There's something about this that smells just like my grandma's house growing up. It really reminds me of my grandma and being like in her house when she's like cooking or not cooking, but like baking. It just smells like her in a really nice, nostalgic kind of like makes my heart feel warm and cozy kind of a way. So it's hard to like be like, yes, that's what it smells like to me because it's so like specific. But I guess if I had to describe this, it would just be like a very like a sweet, warm strawberry scent. Like it doesn't smell like fruity strawberries. It definitely is like a bakery strawberry, but there's something so like warm about this. Like almost like the cookies are hot. Almost like a thumbprint jam cookie if you've had those. That's what this smells like. This next one here is Pumpkin Weather, which is Sweater Weather, which is a Bath & Body Works dupe mixed with Pumpkin Marshmallow, which I think is also Bath & Body Works. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smells so good. It is such an interesting combination, and that is why I picked it up. I really couldn't imagine what Sweater Weather would smell like with like a sweet pumpkin scent, but it totally works. It just smells like clean, like the Sweater Weather blend, like fresh and clean, but there is like a sweetness from like that pumpkin marshmallow, and it totally works. This isn't like overwhelmingly Sweater Weather, which I feel like it's such a strong oil on its own. I was curious if it would dominate this scent blend, but it totally doesn't. And it works perfectly. And I'm super excited to see what this one is like warmed up. This one here is Fancy Milkshake, which is peanut butter oatmeal cookies and blueberry cheesecake ice cream, which I have had the blueberry cheesecake ice cream before, like on its own. And to my nose, that is the first thing that I'm picking up is that blueberry cheesecake, which I don't know what the heck is like going on with Harrison's cheesecake oil that he uses, but dang, his cheesecakes, like whatever has like a cheesecake blend, whatever that is like offered, I like am obsessed because they're really good. It just smells like the most authentic, like real cheesecake. A lot of oils or like waxes that have come across that have cheesecake can turn sour and kind of like smell off, like make my stomach turn, but his are they never fail me. Oh man, it smells so good. And it's definitely like, you have to like blueberries. I'm not getting a ton of like the peanut butter oatmeal right now, but maybe like just like the slightest peanut butter creaminess. But definitely warmed up. I'm sure it'll come out a little bit more, but this one is really good. This next one here totally threw me for a loop also. This is Kettle Corn Macchiato, which is caramel macchiato, Baker's Kitchen, and caramel kettle corn. I love kettle corn. I love like that salty sweet combination that you get with it. Oh my gosh. And this is so good. It is definitely like salty sweet in like the best way possible. I do smell like a macchiato note, but it's not like overwhelmingly macchiato. I absolutely would order this. This smells like the most delicious, like secret menu Starbucks drink to me. Oh man, like a salted caramel drink. but like, oh man, it's so darn good. Oh man, I love it. This one is really, really good. I definitely am hoping that this is one that like will return eventually because I'm sure that I will love that. And this one is one that I am so happy has returned. This I actually debated getting more of. I kind of now am kicking myself. I wish I would have. But I also have melted this one on Halloween, I think last year and the year before that possibly. So there's like, this one's a little special to me, so I had to pick it up. This is October 31st, which is a spooky Halloween night. There are no notes on it, but this smells like Halloween to me. Like this smells like what you want Halloween to smell like. There's gotta be patchouli in it. Vanilla maybe. It's just like a sweet, maybe like a marshmallow, like a patchouli marshmallow. Some kind of maybe another kind of like a earthy note, like a Nag Champa or something. It's just like very earthy and warm and like, it just smells like Halloween in like the best way possible. I absolutely adore the scent. I'm fine with keeping it a mystery. I think that's even more fun. But I am obsessed with that one. This one here is Caramel Apple Cobbler, which is warm caramel apples topped with streusel. This one is freaking fantastic. It smells exactly like warm apple cobbler, with like a drizzle of caramel over it. It's not caramel heavy in case you're like concerned about that. It is like that cinnamony streusel crumble, like warm. It smells warm. It smells like you just took it out of the oven. Oh man, but like you can smell like the streusel, like the crumbly topping and like the hot, fresh cinnamon apples. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I really, really like this one. I'm super excited about that one. I think that'll be even like perfect for November because I like pie scents in November. And then this last 2-ounce scent shot here is Extraterrestrial, which is Intrigue and Alien type. So I have talked your ears off about Intrigue from Harrison. This scent here, it is like birch, pineapple, I think there's bergamot in it. There's maybe like a floral, I'm not 100% sure. I actually have figured out that this is a cologne dupe for, there is a scent that I looked it up. I typed in all the scent notes and I was like trying to figure out like, is this a scent that I like can wear on my body? It's actually like a men's cologne and I can't think of the name of the scent. It's like, oh man, it smells so good. It is my favorite scent of all time. And then Alien, which is the perfume that I use. It's like a Terry Mulligan, I think how you say his name is like Terry Mullinger, I'm not sure. But that one is like, I think that there's like jasmine and I'm not even sure what else is that. I know there's jasmine in that scent, but both of these scents. So like if Tom could wear any cologne, it would be that one. And then if, you know, my cologne is that one. And this is like a combination of my two favorite things. And Harrison, I'm obsessed with this. It smells so good. They work so well together. Oh my God. It's like, this is like the most enchanting, like entrancing, like romantic and sexy and it's like, this is a scent that I would just like bury me with it. bury me with a scent. It's so good. This I really, really wish was like, I wish that they actually like did this in body care. Like, you know what I mean? Like the scent, like the combination of these two perfumes or colognes and perfume. Oh my God, it's so good. I could literally talk about, I don't know why I only got one. I'm not sure if I was just nervous that they wouldn't combine well or what, but they combine so well. These two scents play so well together and I am head over heels obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. Obsessed is like not even a big enough word for how I feel about that. It is amazing. And then finally I have 3 Brulee cups and these are 3.7 ounces and also the pour dates are on the back of these ones. So this first one I picked up is Haunted Pumpkin Patch, which is Dragon's Blood, which is like a patchouli and orange blend mixed with Pumpkin Patch, which I don't think I've ever smelled his Pumpkin Patch on its own, but here's what these little Brulee cups look like. There we go. Cute. And you guys, this smells so good. I think the Pumpkin Patch It smells like, because this is what I'm smelling, smells like a super realistic, like cut open a raw pumpkin, no spices added, no vanilla added. It just smells like an actual raw cut open pumpkin. Like you can almost smell like the seeds of it. And then mixed with that dragon's blood in like the patchouli, it's like giving it a depth. It's different. So it's like more on the top right here, it's more of that pumpkin patch, and on the bottom, it's more of that dragon's blood, but it together totally works, you guys. I am super excited to see how this one will be warmed up, because on cold, it's very intriguing, very, very interesting and really cool. And you don't see a ton of like pumpkin scents that are like realistic pumpkin, so that's exciting to see. This one here is not a Halloween blend, but I had to pick it up because I love Parks and Rec. This is Leslie Knope, which is Belgian waffles and ice cream scoop bread. Harrison, just like his cheesecake, his ice cream scoop bread oil I love, and I don't love most ice cream scoop bread oils. Sometimes they can be a little like off to me, but this one smells like delicious and just so good. Oh man, oh, it's so good. It smells creamy, like it almost smells like if you had warm, piping hot, like just like cooked waffles, like you just took it out of the waffle maker and then you scooped like fresh vanilla ice cream and then you kind of like drizzled like, I don't think there's caramel in this, but it almost smells a little bit like there's got to be like some kind of like a caramel or like a butterscotch. Oh man, it's so good. Oh, and it's like super buttery. It's like, it smells like buttercream icing a little bit, or like a buttermilk pancake or buttermilk waffle. It's just really, really buttery and sweet and delicious. There's not maple syrup or anything, which I was nervous about, but that is so good, super realistic and delicious. And then finally, I have Autonomous Coffee Shop, which is the blend of Autonomous Equinox and vanilla coffee. And I'm not 100% sure what Harrison's Autonomous Equinox notes are, but I did do myself a favor and look up some of my old videos where I melted through Autonomous Equinox because I couldn't remember if I had like loved it. I thought that I loved it, but I didn't like write it down. So I looked back on it and I was like, oh yes, I was obsessed with that scent. So I had to pick this up. And the Autonomous Equinox, it's just like this warm, like kind of mysterious fall. Like it's a little spicy, but not like cinnamon spicy. It's just got like, I don't even know how to describe it, you guys. I feel like awful because I can't describe this scent, but it's really, really good. It just smells like warm, crunchy fall air, like a park that has like leaves and like maybe a little bit, I don't know what the spice is in it, but maybe some kind of a spice, and then mixed with the coffee, the vanilla coffee, totally works. It just smells like you're like sitting outside a coffee shop, drinking coffee. It's not overly coffee though, but it's very subtle. You're sitting outside a coffee shop in the middle of fall in like upstate New York with all the leaves, everything's turning, it's kind of cold. That is what it smells like to me, but it smells amazing. I'm obsessed with this. Honestly, this entire order, I'm just, Harrison can do no wrong for me. You guys know that I love Harrison's wax. It always performs super well for me, and his blends are just magical. Harrison is literally the blending wizard. He's the wax wizard. I am just always impressed. So if you guys have not tried out Midnight Daydream Wax Company, what are you waiting for? Go try him. I love his stuff, and he's awesome also. So that is it, you guys. Thanks so much for checking out this video. I hope you are having an awesome day, night, morning, every time you're watching this, and you take care. Bye, guys.